Alright, so today we went out and cut the grass, and Jacob helped me shape up these little bushes, these little 4 bushes underneath our window there. They can tend to grow all bushy real bad, and they get kind of snaky. My wife don't like them snaky because there's a water hose back there she likes to use to water the plants. But we went ahead and trimmed up this ornamental cherry tree. It had gotten really out of hand. We like to keep it below the roof line. We've not liked it being there for a long time, and I think now that we've removed these pine trees, we're going to move it over here. But I'm going to wait a couple of weeks. The guy that removed the trees said to wait before you plant anything because the pine is real acidic, and then after a couple of weeks it'll straighten itself out and you'll be able to plant here again. He said, but right now, he said, I wouldn't plant nothing for at least 2 weeks. So we went through and cleaned up some debris, some random debris that was growing up in between here, and we cut up the tree a bit and cut those bushes to trim them back to manageable levels. Also went through our roses and cut out the dead growth in the roses. I had some beetles actually eating the roses, little turkeys. I had a dead bush back here, got rid of. And I had 2 topiary trees that were dying. They had some kind of infection, and I got to get rid of those, which I was happy to do. We're going to redo some stuff around here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing like a Japanese maple or something, and you know, maybe just cleaning these up a little bit. I like these bright green looking bushes. I don't know what they are. They remind me of like mustard greens, but they're not greens, they're bushes. Anyway, I like the color on them. I think they're pretty. But we did that, and then I had a chat with my neighbor who lives behind me. We're talking about where property lines are, and I don't actually have ownership of this grouping of trees right over here, and he was saying that he doesn't either. The guy behind me, his property line ends at this last Leland cypress tree and goes straight back to a bush in his yard. And he was saying that mimosa tree that's growing right there is not his, and it's a pain in the butt, and he don't like it. And this had a lot of growth around it. Well, Jacob and I went through and cleaned out a lot of the bottom growth that was growing towards us. It was getting to where I couldn't cut around it. I was trying to cut around it with the mower just to make it so it's not snaky. I just don't want varmints coming out at us while we're messing around over here. I don't mind the trees. I really like the trees. I just don't want briars and underbrush crowding this up to where it looks like, you know, varmint are hanging out in it. So I cleaned those up. Jacob helped me do the whole thing. We loaded up the truck way above where the top of the truck is, put some straps on it, took it to the dump, and dumped it out. I told him, I said, man, it sure is nice having a truck. He's like, yeah, it sure is. So I had a lot of help from him, and I appreciated it. He really helped me a lot. But everything's cut now and looking nice and healthy, and it's not too awful hot today, which is amazing. I'm gonna get cleaned up here in a little bit, and we're gonna go to a play tonight to see Charlotte's Web at the Florence Little Theater. So that should be a blast. Anyway, just wanted to say hey everybody, and thank you for watching.